Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Little Hipster here with another video. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about my week. I've had a busy one, and it's been awesome. I did go home this week for my sister's surprise party, and that was great. She was so surprised, and I was just so glad to be able to do that. Her husband Brandon got her a trip to Disney World, so jealous of her. I've always wanted to go. So that's all right though. She's gonna have a good time, and I just love that girl. So I was just glad to be home and be able to be with the family and everything like that. I keep telling you guys that I'm going to tell you a crazy story about work. And I actually had an incident happen to me last night. So are you ready for this? Because here it goes. We were very busy at work last night, and I get this table of two rednecks, redneck and his redneck girlfriend, and dude doesn't have any teeth at all, and as soon as they sit down, they both just appear to be just sloppy and drunk and everything. And so I ask them what they want to drink, and they're just kind of like, you know, like, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you a minute. I'm gonna go over here, get to my other tables. I'll come right back to you once you decide what you want finally, you know, even though it's not rocket science. You know, how hard is I want a beer? I don't know. But I go over there, and finally, and they're like, well, I want a platter and a sandwich. So I'm like, okay. They are obviously too drunk to remember that they need a drink before they order their food. So I go ahead and, you know, remember what they want. And I'm thinking, I'm going to go to the computer, ring this in, and then I'm going to bring them back a couple waters. And then they'll just forget that they ever needed anything to drink because they already have water. You know, like, seems like pretty good logic. So that's what I did. And, you know, time went on, and I finally got their food out to them, and the guy turns to me and goes, I want a Bud Light, you know, and I told him, I was like, actually, sir, I'm very sorry. I can't give you a Bud Light. You're already slurring your speech, and you guys seem to be impaired, you know, so I can't give you a Bud Light. You're done. You're cut off, you know. And as you can imagine, that didn't go over very well. uh, his girl just popped off right away and was like, F this, F that, just all kinds of stuff. And I'm sitting here going, well, that escalated quickly. And my manager, who I've already, you know, discussed all of this with, is standing right there, and I'm like, well, you guys can go ahead and talk to my manager if you want to and stuff. Turns out, my manager told me later that the guy with no teeth and everything actually had a speech impediment and was very offended that I cut him off, you know, because he had a speech impediment because he was missing so many teeth and stuff. And so I'm just going, well, you know, if you're not drunk and I made a mistake, I'll eat my words, you know, and I'll say, I'm very sorry that I offended you and everything like that. I just don't think that that was the case, though, you know. I mean, like, I understand that you have no teeth and you have difficulty talking, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be a drunk idiot, you know, like, and I don't know. What kind of upsets me a little more about that whole thing is, like, I get really upset when people don't take care of their bodies, you know? I realize I'm a little bit hypocritical in saying that because I do drink a lot, but I have a really active job, keeps me on my feet all day long. I have a really healthy diet, you know, and I just I don't know, like when I see someone not taking care of themselves, and as an atheist, I'm like, this might be the only body that you have. There might be nothing after this. So why aren't you taking care of yourself the best that you can? Like, I just don't get it. How could you just let your teeth fall out? Like, I don't know. I might be being judgmental, but when I see somebody with no teeth, I actually get like angry at them for letting their body become that way. If I see a fat person that I'm waiting on at work and they're asking me for extra mayonnaise and extra ranch, like that upsets me. I'm like, you're not taking care of yourself, like, and you need to be, because you might not have anything after this. So, yeah, please, if you're watching this, please be taking care of yourself, because I just don't like to see people who don't. Speaking of being an atheist, the reason I haven't made a video in forever is because after the last one, I actually got flooded with emails, which is okay. I appreciate y'all emailing me and asking me questions if you don't understand something. That's cool. I'm glad to answer it. But I was just flooded with emails with, friends, family members, and things who obviously didn't know that I was an atheist, and I didn't mean to like just broadcast it on YouTube so abruptly, because I'm not all about that. It does say on my Facebook I'm listed as an atheist, and I have several quotes about it. Some of my statuses are about me being an atheist, and some of the videos I find on YouTube and I think are interesting, I'll post them. They're about atheism, and so I just didn't think it would come as a shock to anybody. So I'm really sorry if it did. So I really do hope that if you were sort of taken aback by it at first, I really do hope that you kind of accept my apology, and I just hope that you can see that I'm an atheist, but I am not probably the typical atheist that you have in your mind. I'm actually a really like bright person, and I live life with vigor, and I'm having a great life right now. So I just hope that you can see that, and I just hope that can sort of take you past the idea that I'm an atheist, because if you have the urge to sort of like witness to me or pray for me even or something like that, I would ask you to kindly please resist that urge if you can, because there's really no need. I'm having a great life. I have this great apartment. This is my 5-year anniversary of living in Music City. So yeah, I'm really happy right now. I'm doing what I love to do, and so yeah, don't think that you need to pray for me or be sad for me or anything, because you really don't. Like, be happy for me, please. I'm living a great life. So, and there are people who I've known a little while longer, who have known that I'm an atheist a little bit longer, who, even though I've told them that and I've said, I'm really, really happy, don't feel the need to be sad or anything like that, that they still are. And they still sort of pray for me or whatever. And I'm like, that's fine for me if you're just hearing that I'm an atheist for the first time and everything. But I expect that after you see that I'm living happily and there's nothing wrong with me mentally, intellectually, stuff like that, like, I kind of expect you to please stop praying for me and please stop being sad for me, because beyond that, it gets offensive to me beyond the initial reaction, because if you've reacted initially that way, and I calm you down and I tell you, no, look at me, I'm great, I'm good, and then you still are like, oh, but I need to pray for you. Oh, I'm still so sad for you. At that point, that's when it becomes sort of offensive to me, because I'm like, at that point, it's like, I don't know. I feel like someone is maybe treating me as their inferior because they think that they have a truth or something, that they know of a truth that I don't know of, or like, or saying to me like, oh, I was confused about my beliefs at one time too, and now I'm not. Now I know everything, like that's when it gets offensive to me. So I understand if you were confused, taken aback at first and everything, but like I said, after you've seen me, gotten to know me and things, I expect you to grow. That's what that says. I expect you to grow and move on from that, if you will. So don't pray for me. Don't be sad for me, please. That'd be great. God, what else have I got to tell you about today? Being a vegetarian is going great. I will be coming up on my 1 month vegetarian anniversary here soon. So almost a whole month without meat. So yeah, it's going well. I'm going to go out today on my scooter because it's beautiful outside, and I'm going to drive to West End where they have sort of a food store. It's not your average Kroger, basically. It's got like a big variety of different things. So, and I know that they have these things called sausages there, which are like sausages, except for they're not meat, they're soy. So I've not tried those yet, so I'm gonna go pick up some of those, throw them on my Foreman grill. Yeah, have me some sausages for lunch. So speaking of that, I'm getting really hungry. So I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna catch you guys later, okay? Bye-bye.